Hello ladies and gentlemen, and here we are with the latest game in the God of War series, the God of War Ragnarok. This game is just released recently and is one of the most top rated games. Just like the predecessors of the God of War series, this game is also getting great ratings and is rated as at a score of 10 out of 10 from IGN and other game reviewing websites as well. So here we are, and the game starts as Kratos is sitting in a cave or some kind of a place and is thinking something, he's reflecting on something, or is waiting for someone. Looking at things, showing a philosophical touch maybe. The God of War Ragnarok, one of the highest rated titles on the PlayStation console, and since 2005 the God of War series has always been a hit. And here we see the other character who will be a main character along with Kratos. In fact, you can say this will be a more important character. It's Kratos' son, if you know the God of War series, Atreus. And I think he has brought a dare for food.
What's next?
God of War series is very famous for its storyline as well, and it's not just about combat. And this game is no exception. We can see that it starts as a very slow story and they are deciding to go somewhere. And as the game progresses, we'll see what lies ahead. Playing God of War Ragnarok for the first time on my PlayStation console. Nice background music as well. It carries the dare that is for food in this snowy season that they're having. And I think now they are ready to move. The series has maintained its class from God of War 4 as well.
You know?
Right now the father and son are getting ready for the journey. And some kind of a ball with him, eyeball with him. I don't know what is that, but God of War is famous for this magic and all that kind of stuff. So maybe something that is related to that. And Atreus is looking at that, and maybe it's time for them to go now and start their journey. Emotional side of father and son relationship continues in God of War Ragnarok. And here we go. Surviving Fimbulwinter starts. The path started. No doubt it's very, very difficult to survive such a weather. Use R to look around, options to assess camera settings, nice accessibility options there. God of War Ragnarok, nice graphics, nice detail. They're talking about the wolf at the moment, and seems like the wolf is sick.
I know, but he was a little better yesterday. He really wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him.
They really care for their wolf, and the wolf is sick and has not eaten something from the that you can judge from the subtitles. And here we hear some kind of a sound, a screech, as the subtitles also showed.
Is it hurt?
And I think they already know who can it be, and they want to reach the stage where the wolf is. And it's Freya. Freya, who's not an evil character if you know about the God of War series, but she has got some kind of vengeance to take from Kratos. And Kratos somehow survived this attack. That was a fatal attack from Freya, almost breaking Kratos' shield. Use L to stare around objects. She wouldn't give up that easy, would she? And the son is also worried about this recent attack of Freya on his father, and she has not given up yet. There she is. She can fight, and this time she has taken down Kratos, and seems like Kratos is having a hard time getting rid of her, and finally gets rid of her. Keep trying, because she is not going to give up that easily. The trees are coming down, and then she is really making things difficult for the father and the son at the moment. And there she is once again, and causing panic. And here we go. R1 to defend, L1 to defend. Wonderful stuff from Kratos, trying to get rid of her, and finally gets rid of her. And I think that's it. How much more can she really take, and how much more can Kratos take? Kratos is being under some decent attack, and we're just at the start of this game. We've seen Freya attacking Kratos badly, so this shows that what potential this game has when it comes to combat. And the game has just started, and oh my god, the dagger going through Kratos' shoulder there, almost just there above the head. And finally Kratos, no, not yet. I thought he has got rid of her. No. And finally the son helping his father. And finally, I think, is she still there? No. Finally they've got rid of her. That was tough. That was really tough. Kratos was not expecting that. Kratos has finally survived this attack with the help of his son. Faster! Hurry! Ice storm is coming. Run away. Save your life. Finally they reached where they wanted to reach, I guess. We're through the stave, we made it. Wow. So this was the first thing that they had to do. Surviving the Fimbulwinter, reaching the stave. Part 1. Here they are. We are playing in the Give Me Grace difficulty at the moment. We've seen good combat till now, and good story till now, and the game is just in the starting phase, as you can see that. I killed her son, there's no letting that go. The good thing about this game is that it actually won't be a kind of a completely different experience from someone who hasn't played God of War before, because this game has got good subtitles, good accessibility, so you can easily get to know the story of God of War series, and you can easily enjoy this game as well. You must be strong, we must do this, we must do that, and the father guiding his son. The wolves are taking them to the stave. Yes, there they are. So finally they reached their destination. Till this was the destination, and
I got it.
They seem happy at the moment. Music by Bear McCreary. Story by Matt Sophos. Good work, Sophos there. Good work by Sophos. Directed by Eric Williams.
I will get the deer.
I will get the deer. So that deer was for food, and they will give this to the wolves, and the wolves will have a good time now. They will have their food.
Go on, bro.
Curious about where is that wolf they had, the Fenrir wolf that was sick. They were worried about him while they were on their journey. Kratos gives a confident look to the son, and where they're running now. And maybe we have to find the wolf, the injured wolf now, and
You all dead, boy?
and there we have it, the injured wolf. The sick wolf, you may call it. He's a sick wolf, and he's a pet, he's a beloved pet, and
You're okay.
and Atreus is really emotionally attached with him, and everyone can understand this pain that he's feeling right now. His pet is dying, his dog, his wolf is almost about to die, and he's trying to give him some hope by giving him food or
Too big?
other things. Cuts it off, gives him some partial meat, and he finally takes it. Maybe the last bite of this wolf. Very cute wolf. And Kratos from his experience tells him that the time is near and you must prepare yourself mentally as well as emotionally
What?
for the
He's still eating.
for the death of this wolf, for the death of Fenrir. He's dying, as he says. God of our Ragnarok starts off well and has got a good emotional side to it as well till now. You're a good boy. So the wolf is about to die and the wolf is almost dead.
Fast and strong.
Fast and strong.
But you can rest there. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go.
So first blow for Atreus and Kratos that their wolf is about to die or almost dead. Especially for Atreus who was very much attached to him. And I think the wolf is gone now. It's a very emotional story, and one thing you expect from the God of War series is you cannot skip the stories. You have to
It's gone.
watch them and you have to adapt yourself to the story of the game. And that's it. Fenrir is finally dead. I think the blue light is the soul. And the experienced father Kratos realizes that Fenrir is in a different world now. So ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, we are here playing God of War Ragnarok and the game starts off really good. There was some fight, there was some journey, and now the wolf is dead. The Fenrir wolf that was loved by Kratos and Atreus so much is dead due to some sickness. And now Kratos is trying to make him understand that it's okay now, you should get yourself ready for the battles that are gonna come ahead, but he is emotionally down, as we can understand. You know, he has the right to be emotionally down at the moment because his beloved pet is dead.
We can't hide forever.
And now we are seeing the side that Atreus has too much of this, and he wants you know this kind of tough life they're having to end, and he wants
Time is running out.
things to go in a good direction.
Winter leads to Ragnarok.
And he's asking questions from his father that when will times come to normal, till when will they keep fighting? He doesn't want to fight, he wants
My
answers.
story doesn't end hiding in these woods.
And he's suggesting
Out
right
there,
now.
finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
I don't want to fight anyone, I just want answers.
With Asgard.
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
What mother wanted?
Looks like we never will.
Discussing his mother as well. So a very emotional plot in this game, and especially the sensitive relation of father and son is touched in this game, God of War Ragnarok.
A moment of envy before I bury him.
And this game has lived to the hype. And we are playing this for the first time, and let's see what it contains. So the wolf is dead, and Kratos and Atreus survived the attack from Freya. And now Kratos is heading somewhere in a kind of a wooden house, and what he sees is Mimir. Now Mimir is someone who, if you know of the God of War series, is a god of wisdom, and he is a brother of Kratos. And he's considered as a god of wisdom, and he wants to help Kratos so much that he asked Kratos to cut off his head and keep it with him, and that's why
How's the lad taking it?
Kratos always keeps his head with him. No, Kratos is telling him about his son and the wolf, and relation they had with the wolf. And he said, Kratos.
Good night.
Very immersive game till now. Haven't seen much combat yet. Too much of story in the game. It's more like a movie. And Kratos is finally asleep. Night time, and what the hell is that? A hand coming. And the game is about to get interesting maybe. And no one is there, and the hand suddenly disappears. And even Kratos doesn't know what was that. And it's morning time. Finally, and here we can look at the graphics of the God of War Ragnarok, and the graphics are good. And here Kratos sees his wife, Fi. Hasn't watched her yet, but he can hear her sound. Are you joining me? Joining you for what?
Are you ready?
Now here we can see that Faye is taking Kratos on some kind of a journey.
This is your heart. I will follow.
Very well, James.
Maybe she wants to hunt something and she wants Kratos to help her.
At least it didn't suffer. Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt a predator,
A wolf. Yes,
predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
your words are misguided. Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't.
She wants to help the wolf and the wolf runs. I don't know.
Sick wolf.
Till now we don't know what was wrong with the wolf. Sick wolf.
Found his way inside.
He
As
was
I
a
said,
sick wolf and therefore
we should have
she
acted.
wanted to help
It
him.
was not our concern.
A really deep game, this God of War.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act
Wonderful words there by Faye.
and do nothing.
Who are we to hide? Who we are not hiding, as Kratos always says. And this was the same question that was asked by Atreus from him. That why do you always keep hiding, Daddy? Come up and fight. And finally some weightlifting time for the husband and wife, and I think they're making a way for them.
Gonna make me pick that one up? Good boy.
Kratos is there, his wife is there, Mimir is there, the son is there, and seems like everything is going well for Kratos till now. Press circle to climb the ledges, and Faz just mysteriously disappeared. And Kratos is worried about her, and Kratos is calling her, but she's not to be seen anywhere. Shouts, and time is running out, my love, and she does some magic on Kratos, and Kratos is now and all of a sudden he realizes that it was nothing but a dream, and there is no fire, and it was just a dream, and he was just sleeping, and he has just got up now.
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bell.
And he realizes that where is his son, because he just left him with the wolf.
It's been some time.
It will not be far.
He's always very much worried about his son, and he keeps Mimir, hangs Mimir on his back, and he now wants to find the son, and the son is not where he left him. The path, surviving Fimbulwinter, and here we have one of the objectives, track Atreus. So we have to track Atreus now. But how do we track Atreus? That is another question. You can see some footsteps. Maybe we have to track these steps. Not maybe, clearly we want to track these steps, and we have to find where they lead. Ladies and gentlemen, God of War Ragnarok is going on, and really a very deep kind of a game, immersive kind of a game, good suspense in this game. And Kratos is already breaking everything to find his son.
Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
The bad old days?
Ah, the bad old days in Greece.
It feels like phase. Trying to take
And finally now, Kratos is on the way to find his son.
but it
Must be a very dad, Kratos.
Use your words, brother.
And this is the place where the text stop. And here we see some combat, and this is what I was missing till now. It's time for combat. Kratos versus these little monsters, and here we go. And wow, what an attack from Kratos first up. That axe of Kratos is very, very powerful. Something we all love about the God of War series. And oh wow, nice stuff. He can do anything to save his son, to find his son. It's still not done, the enemy. And they keep on attacking Kratos, but Kratos keeps fighting back, and Kratos is stronger than ever and easily getting rid of them. And Mimir is also guarding him well. A tip also, double tap X to move while moving to roll. Nice attack by Kratos once again. He's not going to give up that easy, Kratos. Oh wow, he's so powerful. Look at that, he can kill an opponent in the air. Wonderful stuff. The enemies are having no chance against Kratos. Kratos is just completely on different level. Give him a Greek god or something, maybe that will be a better match.
There's a tree up ahead.
And now Kratos time to show power. Yeah, and he find heal stone to restore Kratos' health. Yes, you need that, Kratos, you need help.
These are trespassers. What happened here?
Now that head is really helping him. That wise head that he's having on his back is really helping him. And now we can see blood, and now I think it's time for more combat, because we can see the blood, we can see.
We need a way around. Aha! Trails on the other
Now this is what I was waiting for. I am very much interested in the fights of God of War series. The story has always been good, but it's what the combat that attracts me, and I think now we are heading towards some serious combats in the series.
sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on
Some kind of a cave is there, and
accurate predictions.
Kratos is finally in the cave, and I don't know where will that lead. The game looks really good, and you will really like this game once you start playing this game, because this game is really it's a kind of a game that catches your attention every time. Every time you think that you are safe, you will get something. And oh, and again an amazing axe Kratos has, hits it, calls it back, and Kratos is not done yet, and so are the enemies, and amazing stuff. That powerful axe of Kratos, I don't think he needs anything else besides that in order to win, in order to conquer. And they're not done yet. Kratos must be worried whether his son is still alive or not, because these savages and the blood that we have seen on the pathway, might be possible that Atreus is dead.
All right, where's that trail gone?
Mimir is still worried about the trail, and that's the trail is what that matters the most. We can see still
We'll have to
more
go around,
blood.
Pick up the trail on the other side.
Really a very winter kind of a setting in this game till now. Blood and everything, and the game gets more mysterious, and Oh, for a moment I thought it was Atreus, but it's not Atreus. It's some kind of a woman. And oh, this is an all-out attack on Kratos. And let's see whether he'll be able to survive this or not. The controls are easy. The controls are not that tough. But it would be really very tough if we play this game on the highest difficulty. This game will get really tough on that highest difficulty that we have. Give me combat difficulty. That will give you a tough time. So my suggestion is to keep it on a lower difficulty. Keep it on the give me balance difficulty. Or if you are really a beginner, keep it on the give me faith difficulty. And finally Kratos has freed himself from those little enemies and he's still not been able to find his son and what is there. And these are all the things that you can find in all God of War games. The hex silver and those crafting things that you can create, that you can use to create some other things and some magical things. And the game continues. Kratos' son has not been found yet. Sprint of a ledge once in there and some kind of a tip from the God of War series once again, and the enemies are still there. It's still no sight of Atreus. God of War Ragnarok still goes on with no Atreus still now in sight as we continue playing this game. Latest release from the Santa Monica Studios, PlayStation Studios. Very nice music also. Seems like we're heading into something now. Heading into a real battle now. And we can see an opening there. No clue of Atreus whatsoever, and that's why Kratos is so desperate, killing everyone who is finding. Collecting everything that he can find. Playing this game for the first time on my channel.
Well, someone got in the bear's way.
And still not over.
That one's got a sling.
Game is really not easy. This is not the max difficulty, and even in this you can see that how much opponents are there, how much you have to fight to make your way. Nice gameplay, very nice gameplay, very nice balance in the game. And finally Kratos on his way once again, defeating everyone he can find, but he still has not been able to find a son, and there's some kind of a lady is there. Ooh. Immense battle till now. Oh wow, that was some killing from Kratos. That requires a shot. That was a wonderful killing. And oh yes, killing the feminist ladies maybe. Kratos. My god. You can see how good this game is now, judging by the combat of the game.
Atreus, are you here?
Still not being able to find his son. Where was he finding his son, by the way?
Let's find a way out.
No clue of Atreus till now. And we are into 30 minutes of this gameplay. And no clue of son at the moment.
The trail leads back out.
What if he's dead?
Our own way up to find it again.
And finds more things for himself. Forged iron, crafting component, hex silver. Once again, still could not find his son. Anxious to find his son. This game requires time. This game requires concentration. This game requires focus. This game requires you to be fully involved in it. This game is not a side game. This is God of War Ragnarok rated game. Requires your full attention. If you want to conquer this game, you have to give it all. And here we are finally. Kratos finally sees an opening and oh my god, what the fuck is that? That's a bear, a big bear, very big bear attacking Kratos. And this is the height of God of War series, God of War Ragnarok. And what battle are we witnessing at the moment? And what a battle we are having. This bear. Oh my god. Now this is medium difficulty. I imagine how tough it would be for me to defeat this bear in the hardest difficulty. This is getting tough. The bear is really tough at the moment. Loving the God of War gameplay. at the moment, and the bear is loving my blood at the moment, not letting me go at all, and the bear is not done. Ah! Oh wow! This is God of War. This is epic God of War. 3 or 3. Oh my God! Wow, what a battle we are witnessing. Oh, even the bear doesn't know who he's facing. The bear is facing Kratos. What a battle. Mimir giving his chips at the moment, and the battle continues, and the bear is not done yet, and Kratos has got his shield. Wow. You should play this game. Really nice game and really tough as well. The bear is not stopping, and this is a medium difficulty. And just look at that bear, almost going wild. And finally, I think I've got great control of that bear. Oh my God! What an impact on the back! And wow, this looks like more of a Hollywood movie at the moment. Amazing God of War Ragnarok, and finally, I think we have got the bear in control now. Me, Mimir, we have got the bear in control now. No, not yet, not yet. Wow, now I know why the God of War series is so famous. That bear kicked the hell out of Atreus, and what the fuck, it's his own son, Atreus. What was that? Maybe couldn't understand that. The bear was Atreus, or maybe Atreus was in the bear, or some kind of a magic thing that we always witness in the God of War series. And something is wrong with Atreus. He's not looking in normal senses at the moment. What an epic fight we had in this God of War Ragnarok first fight. And I bet that was a wonderful fight. Really was tough on combat and great story as well. And now Atreus is telling his story, and where the bear is gone and Atreus has come out of him.
There was a bear.
And now telling the story. There was a bear.
Charging, and I charged back. That had to be a dream.
Complex scenes here.
I didn't know I could do that.
Even Atreus didn't know how he transformed himself into a bear. And Kratos is suggesting to some demons maybe that they overcame you. And that is why he's now telling him the importance of training, that how much hard you should train in order to survive these kind of attacks.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
And again the story starts.
She withheld.
What
Something.
if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be. Wouldn't that help to understand what I'm becoming?
Something to do with his mother as well. So here we are, and we have finally played God of War 35 or 40 minutes of gameplay, and I hope you really enjoyed it, and we'll be continuing with the part 2 in our next video. Till then, give us a comment, like our channel, and if you like it too much, subscribe it as well. Take care.